Alrighty, think we're good to go. Holy crap, we're streaming. We're making it happen. It is working. The sound is working. The video is good. I think we're good to go. This is pretty amazing. All right, guys, let's do this. Nobody's here yet. I'm all by myself. Here, I just want to make sure everything is perfect. Yo, Flyby, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hey, how's the sound? Is no crackling, no static, hopefully. By the way, thanks for the phone call. I at Q, how's it going, buddy? Sound is good. Awesome, guys. By the way, for those of you that have absolutely nothing to do, I'm gonna pin a link to a really good stream. Like, that stream is so good that I'm okay with you going over there and watching that. Louder with Crowder. If you don't know who Louder with Crowder is, you gotta check him out. He's freaking amazing. Let me put this into the chat. $60. If some of you guys want to have a funny stream, watch some hilarious shit, check out the link I just sent you. It's Louder with Steven Crowder. If you know. Things should be happening now. Okay. Does it sound good? Is it working? Hopefully it is. Steven Crowder is the last thing we heard. Yeah. Here you know, whoever took the sound away just got none by. That's funny, Cliff. You funny. You are funny. Sound is good, guys. There is a funny stream going on right now, but there's gonna be a review of it. you know, they're gonna re-upload it. It's by Steven Crowder. Just check him out. There is a link here somewhere. I'll just put his name, Steve Crowder. He's a comedian, but he's making fun of the Oscars, so it's pretty hilarious. I loved it because typically Oscars, all that Hollywood shit is so fucking pandering. It's so boring. Like, it goes from entertainment, like it should be funny and entertaining, it goes to like a fucking library mode, you know? Okay, what are we doing? What are we talking about? You guys have any questions? Cliff, I just bought a Palisade using tips I got from your videos. Cliff, I would love to do an interview with you, or I would love to see a testimonial. If you guys use, you know, the videos, I would love to see a testimonial, you know, to show other people that, hey, this works, you know, they don't need to be afraid to go out and talk to the dealer, not just, you know, hope that the salesman is going to be merciful to them and give them the price that they're looking for, you know. Most people, they're afraid to do this because they think it can't be done. Because they go over there, they're not prepared, they get their asses kicked. Well, I guess it can't be done, you know. Gary E. Hyundai just added to their warranty 3-year or 36,000 miles for oil changes a year and tire rotation. They got oh dude, yeah, listen, Hyundai is they need to be selling cars bad. Honda and Kia, they're in the same boat. I ripped apart a few salesmen when I went to get my car. They didn't like it. Yeah, here's the, you know, I would like to be, you know, compassionate and, you know, all feelings. Oh, they're a person also. Well, just because somebody is a fucking person biologically, it doesn't mean that they are the same type of individual as, you know, somebody who has respect, honor, integrity in their profession. You know what I mean? A fucking, you know, a communist executioner is a person. It doesn't mean I'm gonna treat him good. You know what I mean? Just because these people are, you know, persons, I'm not gonna treat them, you know, I'll treat them with the basic respect on the business level. But at the end of the day, and in my heart, I know that guy does things that I wouldn't do, you know. Like I did an interview with a lady. They're trying to sell her $1,200 gap insurance, you know, guaranteed asset protection. Well, it's $1,200. You know, probably with her job, it's probably about, you know, 2 weeks, maybe 10 days to make that money, you know. For that salesman, it would have been only a few minutes for her to sign the paperwork. What they didn't tell her is that she could have gotten the gap insurance for free somewhere else. So that's my problem with salesmen. It's not that they are selling cars, it's that they have no integrity. That's my problem with car salesmen. All right, guys, put in your questions because I'm doing this stream for you. Like, guys, for real, I am not doing this for me. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm such a good person, I'm doing this for you. No, for real. Like, I want you to ask me questions. Like, if you're here and you're like shy or like, I don't know if Dan is gonna have enough time. That's why I put this time out of my week for this, because I want you to ask the questions. Dexterous Mentis, what's up, dude? Glad to see you here. Do you think it would be difficult to get 20% off 18 Lincoln Navigator? Dude, yeah. Yeah, it's a fucking Navigator. It's like Escalade. You know what I mean? Yeah, 20%. I mean, let's go with, you know, I think 17. 17 is more realistic. But again, and then here's the thing. You're saying 2018, not a 2020. So that car hasn't had enough time to depreciate. Do you think you know, if it's $40,000 and you want, you know, $10,000 off, 20%, what is that? That's $8,000 off, somewhere around there. Do you think you had enough time to depreciate? So that's my question. You got to do the math. I don't know how much they cost brand new. Is it, you know, is it 40 or is it fucking 70? You know? And again, it depends on the trim level, drivetrain, packages, option, color, all that shit. Mark Lombardi. Hi, Dan. Do you know the holdback amount on Toyota is 2 or 3%? Do you know? Yeah. Well, yeah, Mark, what about it? Yeah, yes. So I guess my answer would be yes. Ayotku. What's your general recommendation for destitute people looking for a car? My grandma needs a new car soon. She only has Social Security. Oh, dude, I have a video about this topic specifically. Let me fucking give it to you. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel. I'll find the video, and I'll give you the link. It's something like your last car or something like that. What should you be, you know, or like, hold on a second. If I can't find it in 30 seconds, I'm not even gonna try. Last, let me see here. Yes, the video is called "How to Buy Your Last Car." I didn't know if I should make this video because, you know, it's kind of sad and blah, blah, blah. But realistically, I mean, we all have, you know, parents, grandparents who are eventually going to move on to a way better place. And, you know, they don't need some fancy car that you're going to have to be stuck paying the payments on. So just watch that video. I give you like 5 different options, maybe 4 different options, like how you can have a car as an older person and not be stuck with giant car payments, or, you know, leave your kids, you know, stuck with paying off the car. Ruckus TV, Ruckus TV, are you serious? Salesmen don't have integrity, but they have a Nissan Integra. It's an Acura Integra, bro. Ruckus, you're killing me. Nissan Integra. Or unless there was a pun that just went over my head. It's an Acura Integra. Gary Starkey. What is the best car in your opinion to purchase now that would hold value? Oh, there's a few different ones. So Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra, 4Runner, Lexus SUVs, Kia Telluride, Hyundai Palisade, Jeep Gladiator, Jeep Wrangler. These cars will hold their value like no other. Subaru STI, Subaru WRX. My question to you is, my friend, do you want to buy this, you know, let's say you buy a Subaru. It's going to have head gasket issues. You know, you buy a Jeep. I don't fucking trust Jeep quality at all. Even though Jeeps hold their, like, not Jeeps, not all Jeeps, only 2 Jeeps, Wrangler and Gladiator. That's it. Everything else, every other Jeep is plasticky crap that depreciates faster than a rock falling off a fucking hill. Okay, so there's only one Jeep, and it's only because it's a very unique vehicle. That's it. If you wanna, here's a trick that I actually teach in my training program. Let's say you want this Jeep Wrangler or Toyota Tacoma, right? The used ones are extremely expensive. So what you do is you buy a brand new one, drive it for 35,000 miles right before it gets out of warranty, and then you sell it. And then you recoup a lot of your money back. And that car, you know, that regular car payment would have been, I don't know, fucking $750, $800. After you sold that car and you paid off the loan and you get that money back because the car held its value so freaking amazingly, your car payment actually turns out to be $350, $400. Make sense? For a brand new car, because the car holds its value so well. Mr. Bottle Man, do you think I should go to Nissan dealer for remote starter or just go to third party? Oh, definitely go to third party, dude. Buy the remote start yourself. Have somebody who knows car electronics install it. That's it. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours. 2007 Nissan Sentra? Yeah, dude. It's like $200, $150 for the actual kit. Then you can even install it yourself or have somebody else do it for like 20 bucks an hour. Sorry, Dan. Do you know which one it is? Mark. Oh, 2 or 3%. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. I don't know exactly what it is, because I mean, even some salesmen don't know that. That's the manager type of deal. Yeah, I don't know if it's 2 or 3% holdback, but it's around there somewhere. Jer Isles, saw a dealer raise the price on a car right before Black Friday, then lowered it for the day they raised by $3,000, then lowered it $2,000, refused to negotiate on the price. Yeah, that's why I don't work at the fucking car dealership anymore, because of this shit right here. They can do whatever they want. I mean, you will see a fucking DA chase down somebody who's selling fucking weed, but whenever you have a car dealership that's pulling this shit over for hundreds of thousands of dollars, it blows my mind, you know? Like I'm, you know, I don't, you know, don't smoke anything, don't drink. I don't even fucking drink. The only Russian in America that doesn't fucking drink. You know? But, you know, to me, honestly, car dealers cause, you know, a lot of harm. It's not on the news. There's no blood. There's no bodies, you know. There's no fucking ambulance. There's no body bags. There's no, you know, sirens. It's a crime that happens in fucking silence, you know? J Matt, what do you think of 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited? I don't like Jeep's quality, but I think Jeep Wranglers look good. So, you know, it's one of them, it's like one of them fucking Instagram models, you know? You can fuck with them. You better not marry him, because she'll fuck you up. So, if you want to buy a Jeep Wrangler, you know, I can find one for you if you want. Drive it for 35,000 miles, then sell it for a ridiculous amount of money. Don't lose much on it, and then get your money back. So this Jeep Wrangler that would have cost you, you know, $700 is only gonna cost you $350. Gary Starkey, what is your opinion on no-haggle pricing? And could you still negotiate with the dealer on no-haggle price? Gary, that's a very good question, okay? Here's what I'll tell you, okay? Far as no-haggle pricing, give me 1 second, I'm gonna do something here. Okay, no-haggle pricing. If a dealership is telling me, hey, we don't negotiate, we don't haggle, we're one price store, I ask them very simple questions. You don't need to be a scientist. That's why I'm kind of proud of the work that I do, because it's, I think in my opinion, it's very easy to understand, you know? Why should I buy a car from you? If you're not gonna negotiate, if you don't haggle, if you're one price store, why should I buy a product from you? It doesn't matter if it's a car or a couch, okay? It doesn't matter. If you don't negotiate, why should I buy this product? It doesn't matter what the product is, from you instead of somebody else. You're not selling one-of-a-kind Batmobile, okay? You're not selling some kind of a magical time machine. You're selling a Honda Civic. You're selling a fucking Chrysler. You're selling a Ford truck. You're selling the same thing I can get anywhere else. You know, it's a brand of a vehicle with a model with certain trim levels at certain miles. Well, this shit exists all over the place, right? You're looking, let's say, let's say you're looking for Chevy 1500. Well, do you know how many Chevy 1500s are there? A bunch, hundreds of thousands. There's a lot for you to choose from. There's more dealerships in America than there is McDonald's. Think about that for just a freaking second. There is more car dealers than McDonald's is. That's insane. That literally is insane, guys. The only reason that we are getting screwed by the car dealerships is because we, as customers, allow it. We allow it. Gary E. Dodge is doing strange thing. They are giving $10 off per horsepower for different size Hemis are using the Challengers and Chargers. I mean, it's a marketing thing. I don't think it's even that good, to be honest with you. Because I mean, let's say you have, 300 horsepower times $10. That's $3,000. That's like not a lot of money. That's not a lot. That's, this whatever car is going to be, $40,000. $3,000 of $40,000. Shit, I'm not a scientist, but that's less than 10%. That's like 8% if I'm not mistaken. That is not a lot. I am here telling you guys to go for 20%. They're offering you 8%. So, I mean, it's a interesting marketing thing. I'm sure whoever came up with that idea probably got some special in a broom closet and a raise, but I don't think $3,000 is enough for me to consider, a Dodge. Mark Lombardi. Okay, thank you for your knowledge, and I love coming to your channel. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Guys, all I ask is just share this knowledge with other folks, Share these videos. God forbid they might learn something and save some money. God forbid they might actually do their own work. Just joking. I really hope that happens, actually. People assume no-haggle is cheapest, and they are getting the best deal. I negotiated a better deal at a no-haggle dealer place. If they wanted to sell, they will haggle. Cliff, dude, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It's our job as men, as fucking dudes, to protect our family and protect ourselves from from bad things. And I'm not just talking about fucking, Harvey Weinstein climbing through your fucking window, all right? Or a fucking bear attacking you. That's not the world that we live in. This is not like 16th fucking century where you gotta cross America. We have other people that are trying to take advantage of us. It might not be physically. Most likely, it's gonna be financially. Insurance companies trying to fuck you here. The hospital is raising bills on you just because you're a special type of person, or because you don't have insurance, so the hospital will charge you more money. Or the dealership, oh, we know that, we're going to say no-haggle dealership, and people don't have the balls to stand up to us and negotiate. Street rolling motions. Do you think Dodge will repeat themselves like 70s with the Challengers and Chargers? They have been making the same Charger for 12 years. I don't know what you mean by repeat themselves. I'm not sure what happened in the 70s regarding Dodge. And have you actually asked why should I buy a car from you? What was the answer? Oh, dude, David B, bro. For real, like I am not pulling this out of my ass. I don't have a magical basket of cute sayings. Okay, this is not what's going on here. I do this for a fucking living. Okay, this is my business. This is literally what I do. The salesman, I will hear a 50-year-old salesman tell me something like this. Well, we have great customer service, and that's it. I'm not getting a fucking blowjob. I don't need great customer service. You can call me smelly, ugly, disgusting, you can call me whatever the hell you want. You can give me the best possible price and you can be naked. I don't give a shit. The only thing I care about, the price. I'm not gonna see your naked ass anyways because I'm doing everything from the home. I'm not going to the fucking dealership. The phone, baby, do it over the phone. An email, just like I teach, guys. So the typical answer for my question is, why should I buy a car from you? Is our customer service. Or we have been in the business for 20 years, blah, blah, blah. This is a family-owned dealership. First, that's a lie. It's not a family-owned dealership. It's a corporate-owned dealership. This is under corporation. It's not under a personal fucking business. So whenever they say family-owned, it's under corporation, okay? And when they say, again, customer service, I don't care about customer service. I really don't. The best customer service I can get is by dealership doing two things. Giving me the best possible price and doing it fast. When I call a dealership, and they say, is there anybody in particular you would like to? After I say, I want to talk to a salesman. Hey, is there anybody in particular you want to talk to? Yes. Somebody that works fast. I don't need a fucking snail on the other end. When I used to work at the dealership, I would wear a fucking, like a shirt, not just like a t-shirt or a polo shirt, a fucking, like how you dress to church, how I dress to fucking car dealership. Nice shirt, fucking iron out slacks, dress shoes, and I would be running. It would be 120 fucking degrees on that block tarmac, and I would be fucking running to go to the dealership to get the keys for the customer and run back. Nobody else fucking ran. David B. Dan, have you, okay. Rant Joe. If I buy a Honda car from a Toyota dealership, do I still get the same warranty as if I buy from Honda lot? You're talking about the aftermarket warranty, pretty much. No, you won't, but you can get that warranty yourself. You have the car, just put a warranty on and you're good to go. That doesn't matter. It's called certification. You can go and get that car certified yourself. It's not an issue. Like, first, I wouldn't recommend that you certify a fucking Honda, one of the most reliable fucking car brands on earth. Okay? If you're buying a Jeep, definitely get it certified. Not a Honda, bro. Not a Honda. All I will say, if you're buying a Honda and it has Earth Dream Works engine, so the new engine that they have, change oil often. If they have the GDI engine, change oil every 3,000 miles. Cliff, I asked all the dealers, why should I buy from them? No haggle was a bad mouthing the dealership, bought from, played more games than anyone. Yeah, I mean, it's if you look at it just from business perspective, if you're selling green apples and I am selling green apples, but I'm selling mine for $1 more, and a customer is asking, why should I buy an apple from you? Like, it's really hard. You got to be pulling things out of your ass to justify why are you selling the exact same product for more. Or let's say we are at the same price, Let's say we're $2 per pound of apples. Two sellers, exact same price, exact same product, and a customer. Who is that customer gonna buy from? You know, what's the real difference? The real difference is none. J Matt, what's the best SUV you recommend that will last 5 years or more? Bro, there's so many. Anything from Hyundai, Kia, Toyota, Honda, Mazda. That's what I would go with. Lexus. J Matt, the only question is how much money do you want to spend? You know? Sure, you can ask. I think car gurus will tell you too. Ooh, Grim Weeper. Hey Dan, can a customer just straight up ask a dealership how long this certain car has been sitting on the lot? Yeah. First, yes, you can, absolutely, and they'll tell you. That's number one. Number two, you can get it from CARFAX and car gurus, unless they like refresh the ad. You know what I mean? If they refresh the ad, then that might be an issue. But CARFAX, there's the guys. We have $5 CARFAXes, and I'm not even making money on it. John Money, my future ex-wife and I rented. Dude, John, I like the way that you stated that. Couldn't be more fucking true. I rented a Hyundai Elantra and now I'm considering getting it. Dude, a Hyundai with 100,000 miles warranty? That's crazy, dude. With 36,000 mile free oil changes and tire rotations? That's amazing. Do you negotiate all car deals or new cars? All cars. New, used, doesn't matter. How long does it take to get the car from the moment I paid? About a week, unless I'm like slammed with customers. You know, typically it's a week unless there's somebody already in the pipeline. But yeah, dude, it's not months, you know. Hey, Custom Wheel Horse, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, Eric. The dealership he wanted to tell you their life story. Street, dude, Street, you're right. You're right. They're gonna tell how this dealership has been founded on the sacred grounds of oh God, Moses himself has descended upon this dealership to bless the salesmen. Dude, yeah. It's really hard to justify why you don't negotiate on your product if you're selling the exact same product as a guy literally across the street. Triple M, can CARFAX be wrong? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I use CARFAX for two things only. Really, for two things only. Number one is to see the miles, you know. How far is the last recorded miles on the CARFAX compared to what there is on the car? Is there a big discrepancy? Okay, that's number one. And number two, I use accidents and damage check marks to negotiate the price lower. So again, I'll give you a little something from the training program. Let's say the car has an accident. It's going to be a minor accident, less than $1,000. So it's nothing big. So, you know, they didn't probably replace even the bumper. It's probably some kind of scratch. They buffed it out, or maybe they replaced the bumper, or whatever. It was something very, very, very minor. So less than $1,000, it really is minor, typically, you know. Okay. Hey, I noticed that so I asked the salesman, I'm looking at the CARFAX, but I asked the salesman, hey, does it have any accidents or damage on the CARFAX? Then I shut up. He opens up the CARFAX and he's looking at it, you know. All right, yeah, looks like it was involved in a car accident. It looks like it has damage reported on it, but it's less than $1,000. This is what I do. Ooh, I was hoping for this price there wouldn't be no accidents or damage on it. I'm looking at the CARFAX, all right? I teach you guys how to play this game. You know, this is a game you gotta play. You know, the reason that I want the salesman to read the CARFAX is number one, he sees it, but number two, most important thing, he said it. He just acknowledged that this vehicle has an accident on it. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to negotiate the price of the car. He's going to tell me, but it's only less than $1,000, blah, blah, blah. We already accounted for that in the car price. So here's how you counter that when they say, we already accounted for that in the car price. I understand, but then when I am going to be selling this car in 5-6 years, I'm going to get lowballed the shit out of it by the next car dealership. It's not your fault, you know, but the next person is going to lowball the shit out of me because the car has accident or damage on it. You know, I understand, but just the fact that it has it, I'm going to get lowballed in a couple of years, you know, when I'm going to be selling this car, even if I'm planning to keep this car for a long time, okay? So, what do? We play smart. We gotta be smarter than the fucking salesman. And here's why not we only gotta be, but like we can be, and we should be, and we need to be. Because they are confined to me. When the salesman is talking to me, if I hang up, that's it. The conversation is over. If he hangs up, I'll go to a different car dealership, or a different one, or another one, or another one. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there is not people lining up outside the fucking car dealership to buy cars. There isn't. Go there on a Wednesday. There's nothing going on. You can fucking bowl in a showroom. So the CARFAX can definitely be wrong if the information hasn't been properly reported or hasn't been reported at all. Let's say, here I'll give you an example. A car gets into a car accident. Nobody reports it to the CARFAX. It gets towed by independent truck driver, tow truck driver, right, by a tow company. It doesn't go through insurance. It gets fixed, you know, with the owner only. You know, there's not an insurance involved. That's it. Guys, about 30% of cars that drive on the road, you know, have been in an accident, even if it hasn't been reported. Clean title cars, clean title, have been in an accident. I'm not talking about rebuild, I'm not talking about salvage, I'm talking about clean title vehicles that you don't know about. Guys, I mean, one of the videos that I really, really want to do is just, I don't know if I can do it. Go to the, you know, maybe I can do it. Maybe I just need to figure out how to do it. But I want to go to the car auction because I have been there personally. But I want to go to a car auction with the camera, you know. And I'll show you guys how many cars there are that do have accidents on them. Missing bumpers, missing fucking doors. That shit doesn't work. That shit looks fucked up. It's gonna get fixed. You won't know anything about it. By the time you see it in the parking lot, it's all shiny and clean. Flacco, for you. He got me all mad. It's all your fault. It is okay. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about here, but that's okay. 15,000 max for what? Or okay, Gary E, you're so correct. Dan, the first thing they ask the salesman, what do you want your monthly payment at? Absolutely, absolutely. They're trying to move you to a monthly payment, and that's not where you need to be. That's why we have this really stupid concept of renting a car from a manufacturer, like leasing, where you can actually do car rentals. You know, if you buy a car, I'll do a little bit of math right now, guys. Okay, got a calculator. Let's say that car was $30,000, right? Bought it for 30 grand. Okay. Now that car, let's pretend It's gonna drive us with no issues, with no big issues, you know, for 150,000 miles, which is not a lot. Not 200, not 250, not 350, 150,000 miles. 150,000 miles. So we're gonna divide 30,000 divided by 150 months, because we drive 1,000 miles a month on average. That's $200 a month. That's $200 a month for a $30,000 car, you know. When you're leasing a car at, you know, at $350, that's $150 more. When you're leasing a car at $450, that's even more. You know, yes, buying a car, the monthly payment was more because you're trying to pay it off. You're not just leasing it, you're not renting it, you're not just paying early depreciation, you're trying to buy it. Yes, it's more monthly payment compared to leasing, but the long term on a car purchase versus car lease is so much better. So much better. I mean, there was somebody in our Facebook group that like said somehow he's like, he got it really fucking low at like $200 lease somehow. I don't know exactly. I think he might be like continuously trading. I would think what he's doing, if I'm not mistaken, he's buying a car that has good value and he sells it for like more than what he owes on it. And you know, he trades in positive equity on the new car, and that's how he gets low leases. I mean, you can be in that game if you want. I mean, it's up to you. Ron Diaz, I was thinking of buying Dodge Challenger Hellcat, but I'm afraid of quality control. Maybe I should buy a Honda Civic Type R. What do you think? What do I think? I don't like neither of those cars, but Type R is definitely gonna hold its value better by far, dude. You know, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of the Type R, just because it's super expensive. You know, it shouldn't cost that insane amount of money. It's just crazy. And then as far as the Challenger, I agree with you on the quality control. I absolutely agree with you on that one. So, you know, you do what you do, but I would look into Ford Focus ST. Look into Ford Focus RS. They depreciated quite a bit. And Ford Focus RS has been canceled. So now this car has, you know, I'm not gonna use fancy words here because I don't want to give anybody any ideas, you know. But that car is gonna hold its value. Not calling it a collector's car. It just came out 3 years ago, okay? It needs at least another 30 fucking years for it to be collector's car, maybe 25, you know. But it will definitely hold its value better, you know. Street rolling motions. What percentage would you take off a car that has been in an accident? Oh, 35%. 35%, dude. No, hold on. Hold on. In an accident or rebuild title? If you're talking about rebuild title or salvage title, 35 fucking percent. But if it's just an accident, then whatever, 20%. Because you're gonna buy this car. Who gives a fuck if it was an accident at the end of the day? You know? You bought it, you're gonna keep it until that thing falls apart at 200,000 miles, and it doesn't matter, you know. Erica Sanchez, my homeboy. How have you been, Erica? Glad to see you here. How you doing, homegirl? Have we been cut up? Did we get everything answered? This is like such a chill stream. I love it. Ole Adonis, what's up, dude? Hey, Dan, I bought a 2013 Camry XLE with leather seats, 100,000 miles for $9,000. I got them to give me a set of tires, brake pads, and rotors, and transmission fluid. Yeah, it's not bad. You got brakes and you got all sorts of shit with it. I mean, sure, yeah, you know. I don't know how, you know, what those tires are, brakes and brake. You got brakes and brake pads. Yeah. Did I skip your question? Oh, let me see this. In today's car market, can I get a cheaper car by paying cash? I wouldn't say so. I would not say so, to be honest with you. And you need to watch my video about Dave Ramsey, why I don't recommend paying cash. You need to watch my video about just why I don't recommend you pay cash at all. And I also recommend you watch my video about where to invest in 2020. It's hour and a half. You know, it's a long video, but I talk about cryptocurrency, I talk about stock market, I talk about real estate, I talk about business, and where you should invest money in 2020, you know. Old Dirty Dasher, haven't seen you here for a minute. How you been, dude? I want a $5,000 car. Where's the best place to get one? Craigslist, or even better, Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to start, you know, see where you can end up. Maybe you can go to a car auction if you have access. Yihar Roa, I'm considering buying 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe flood car. No, that's a bad idea. With 41,000 miles on it from Copart, what do you think? Stay the fuck away from it. Okay, I know the Copart game. I've been in that game for a long ass fucking time since I was, shit, I don't know, fuck, 16, 17 years old. We were buying my mom a car from fucking car auctions, you know. I've been in a fucking, you know, rebuilding car game before I even had a car or had a driver's license, because my mom needed a car, you know. My older friends were fucking in this thing, so, you know, I was constantly hanging out with them. I was learning with them. They had their own fucking dealerships, you know. So I would not buy a flooded car ever. Here's why. Here's why. Because the rust that will corrode electronic components years from now, years, not months, years, is going to be horrible, bro. It's going to be horrible. You know, unless you're the type of guy that will literally take the whole car apart. You know, if you're doing everything yourself, sure, you can risk it, but personally, I wouldn't. But, you know, I mean, in the whole entire sphere of car buying people from car auctions, we never bought flooded cars, ever. You've been good? Erica, I hope you're making that motherfucking money. Focus on that money, girl, I'm telling you. Old Dirty Dasher, are those open to public auctions for real? Oh, no. Okay, so the auctions that are open to public, I find them to be shitty. Real shitty. And they sell bad cars that they can't sell at the dealers' auctions, because dealers know it's a shit car. The public doesn't fucking know because they're new at this, you know. So I personally, I have never, ever even considered going to a public car auction. Have never even considered. Because you got one fucking car and there is 50 fuckers that want that car. And they will bid up that car higher than the dealer's auction. It's ridiculous. Ron Diaz, thanks for the info, Dan. You're welcome, buddy. I have to take your program, but I'm trying to save that scratch. Let me know when you give a discount. I don't know if we're gonna have a discount coming up anytime soon, for real, because you know, I got people I gotta pay, you know. I'm not making my own website. Somebody's making a website for me, $50 an hour. And that's a discount price from $75. I have somebody that's gonna be running my like YouTube ads and doing social media marketing for me.